Alright, we are back in Fallout 4 with 6. The first playthrough we did with 6 in Fallout 4 is completed. The second one I was planning on completing until my drive died with Fallout 4 on it and all my mods. So I had to A, get a new drive, B, reinstall Fallout 4, C, downgrade Fallout 4, D, remod Fallout 4. So that's what we did. So we're at about 673 mods exactly. Right now we're picking our traits and our tag skills like the previous Fallouts. You guys know I like making my game as close to Fallout New Vegas as I can. And if you know anything about 6, he is a time traveler. You have to watch the Fallout New Vegas series with 6 to completely understand. Fallout New Vegas series with 6 completely completed. So go check that out before you know. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but things would make a lot more sense on how 6 is here again. So this would be his third time doing this. And he's really wondering what's going to be different this time. Because every time he seems to travel back to the past and mess with time, things are different. So we're going to do slightly increases how far you may shoot with ballistic pistol. I'm trying to think. Okay, handguns, long arms. Eventually we'll get all these to 100. When I play Fallout 4, I tend to just get everything to 100 at some point. Skyrim I do more, you know. In New Vegas I'll do more build type. But 6, you guys know, is kind of a jack of all trades. So with 6 we'll do the tag skills, and I'm just trying to figure out which ones I want. That's the problem. Gunsmithery. That sounds about right. Lockpicking. Long arms. That sounds right. Enter. Oh, I mean, accept. Yeah, these are my tag skills. Now we can choose traits again. I wonder if they have the gifted trait in here. I doubt it. Because honestly, I would take gifted. But then again, I may not take any tag skills and just... What would suit 6 if I were to take one? 6 is kind of... not a carnivore, I can tell you that. One thing we know about 6 is that he absolutely hates slavery. And he's a bounty hunter. And he's the courier. Not just any courier, but the courier. I think I'm gonna go without a trait. Okay, yeah, we're going without a trait. So this 6... I try to keep the same look for him. He looks, you know, sometimes he cuts his hair or has longer hair. Depends on how he's feeling. I think we grabbed everything we can grab from here. So what's gonna happen this time? 6 is wondering. When we get out here, we're gonna have to mess with some MCM settings.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Alright. This is actually, my drive dying might have been a blessing in disguise, because I rebuilt my game in Mod Organizer 2, and it's a lot easier to just handle different profiles with that. I know Vortex has a profile system, but MO2's is way better and faster. And the fact that MO2 can be portable as well. Not to mention, I patched most of my load order. So, as stable as my Vortex 1 was, I actually didn't patch my load order. I kind of just got what I usually got, and it just worked. But this time we patched our load order because we weren't being lazy. We're finished and ready to exit the vault. Going up. 6 is like, here we go again. Here we go again. Oh, man. Whew. Back. Whoa, whoa.
There you are. I've been looking all over.
Oh, here we go. The shenanigans have already started. It's already different because the last 2 times 6 came through the vault, this robot was not here. Guns for hire. Welcome to level skips the DLC injection process and closes the message inject. No, let's just inject. Let's do reputation mode. Before you, yes. Okay.
Well, for you. Oh, wonderful. There you are. I've been looking all over the Commonwealth for you.
Really? You've been looking for me? The last 2 times I was here, you were indeed not. You scared the mess out of me, first of all. But you were indeed not here, so. Can I help you?
Why, yes. Yes, indeedy, you can. Here you go. Special delivery. Just for you. It's a holotape. Someone needs your assistance with something that only you can help with.
Of course, only me. Thanks, I guess.
You're more than welcome. Just make sure you listen to the tape as soon as you can. It's very important. Now, you have to excuse me. I've more copies of the holotape to hand out.
Okay. As you guys can see, things are already different. Man. Let's do some searching. Last time I was here, there was a... Alright. Yeah, we want to take all the ECO stuff and the Universal Workbench for sure. I need to set some things in the MCM as soon as all this stuff loads. Alright, so 6 got jump scared as soon as the place opened. We're gonna go ahead and save. Alright, we're gonna wait for all the quests and stuff to load, and then we'll be right back with you. Alright, we're back. As you can see, we can play without a Pip-Boy, or we can have it visible, depending on what we want. We have a Pip-Boy hotkey. Our Pip-Boy is actually like this now. It's kind of like a... It was the only way I could get this like that. And that'll work better for a bunch of the armors we have. So let's go ahead and keep that off. So it's like a hollow, kind of like you're in the power armor. And the crazy thing was, the quests stopped popping up. And then as soon as I hit record, it somehow started popping up again. So we're gonna have to sit here and wait some more. Alright, I think I waited here long enough. Everything is officially done. Alright. I will say, the game, I'm still using the EMB from last time. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. However, my mod lists are always in the description. So, it's on Load Order Library, which is the one I recommend for everyone to use if you're going to post your load order. An alternative is Mod Watch, but Load Order Library is a lot better. If you use Mod Organizer 2, use Load Order Library. Alright, so Codsworth is still here. That hasn't changed the last 2 times. Which means Preston is probably still around. Now, the first time I was here, Preston was we killed Preston, I'm pretty sure. Because he was undercover enclave. You are tired from lack of sleep. And instead of the Fallout New Vegas style UI, we went with Fallout 76 this time. I do have the New Vegas UI installed, I'm just not using it right now. With Fall UI, you can select whatever preset you want in the MCM. So, right now I'm just using the Fallout 76. It takes up less of the screen. I'm not too sure how last time I got the Fallout New Vegas one to you know, be so small, but right now it's kind of huge. So we won't follow 76. Okay, you guys know 6 is already an established character, so by default 6 has already achieved this in his New Vegas status. Okay, so he's already 10 across the board. He's already achieved this in New Vegas. And yes, technically in New Vegas he achieved 100 in all of these as well. But we can say he has been out of practice. You know, every time he goes back in time, he goes back pretty far, right? To, you know, before he hangs out with his wife, he gets a child and all that. But he hangs out a long time before the bombs even fall. He's sort of just around. And he doesn't do, since he travels around before the bombs fall, he doesn't do any fighting, and he just lets himself be whatever. He still has all of his charms, but some of his skills, you know, from not doing anything for so long. Plus, he just got out of a cryomancer, and it's been like 200 years. His skills have withered away, but he still has all of his charms. Just want to make that clear for you guys to know. And also, when I play Fallout 4, it's the only Bethesda game I do it in. When I play Fallout 4, I give myself unlimited carry weight. It's just, there's so much things you have to collect in this game to be able to even do anything with settlements. You'll be over encumbered within 2 seconds in this game. So, you kind of need it all. Plus, I want to make my house by gathering everything, and I do kind of want to play around with the settlements. I'm not too big on it, but I do kind of want to play around with that. But I definitely want to build my house. I like doing that. Okay, let's talk to Codsworth now that we got all that out of the way.
As I live and breathe.
Yes.
Oh, it's really you.
Yes. It's really me. Yeah, you're still here again. Is there any chance for anybody else to be out here this time around?
But of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International?
How have you not run out of battery?
But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state, Where is the missus, by the way?
Well, last time I was in the Commonwealth, I found her at some farm nearby. This time around, she was not there. I'm pretty sure they killed her this time. Although, I'm gonna have to check with Curry and see if I can bring her back to life. Because that's what happened the first time around. I was able to help her. So we gotta find Curry as fast as possible. But for right now, I think she's dead. Then again, I don't know.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
I'm pretty sure he's with the Institute, but yeah, he's been kidnapped. I'll get him back. I hope. Yeah, I'll get him back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia.
Huh? What?
Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I feel fine.
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
I know it's kind of crazy starting off the game with 10 everything, but it makes sense with this character now. I mean, it makes no sense for him to just be 1 and 4 and 5 and everything when he's already... I mean, he is the courier. Not just any courier, but the courier. So that's just something he says. You're acting a little weird. What's wrong? I know. Yeah, I guess you are acting a little weird.
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve.
No one came through
I
here?
spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car. How do you polish rust?
Whoa. Stay with me, pal.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Alright, thank you, Cosworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
There's nothing here.
Well,
not
you wish to
anything I
venture
need.
paths unknown, I won't stop you. I shall guard the neighborhood in your absence.
Alright, sounds good. Well, we don't actually need the UR special book, but we're gonna grab it anyways. Yeah, can't pick an attribute to do that with. And with the UR special perk mod I'm using, it seems to have given me a bunch of passive abilities. Because, let me show you guys what I got. Just from making everything 10, it automatically gave me stuff. Which makes sense. We do have, 6 has a lot of knowledge on how to do a lot of stuff at this point, you know. He controls the Mojave with Benny. He's taking down Marco. 6 is strong. Okay, there's no other way around it. No, we will die a lot. We are playing on survival mode, so we're gonna die a ton, and we don't have any weapons. But this is what 6 lives for, the challenge, right? And when it comes to weapon mods, I tried to keep it as lore friendly as possible. Plus, I did add some of my favorites. Kill the insects. Oh, I hate these things so much. Okay.
Nothing like a little dust up to get the oil flowing, eh?
Are we searching? Is Codsworth searching the neighborhood? Ah, fine.
Sir, give me the word, sir, and I'll initiate my search protocol.
Alright, let's do it. Lead the way.
Round 2 serve, sir.
Let's do it. I don't see anything in here, Codsworth. Nothing good. We dealt with the bloatflies.
Picking up movement in another house.
Where?
Follow me.
Alright. Alright, when it comes to Fallout, we play in first person. 90% of the time. Except for when I want to look at my character just, you know, walking. And see what, see what kind of armor and stuff we're wearing. And when it comes to armors, we also try to keep it as lore friendly as possible as well.
Oh. Oh.
Boston Treasure Hunter Society. Deal with it, Codsworth. Codsworth is a lot stronger than I am. There we go.
Plenty more weather.
And I'm pretty sure we level listed everything. Almost everything is level listed in my game. Codsworth, you seem to be through the roof.
Sir, your family isn't here either.
I tried to tell you that they're not gonna be here. Just not gonna be here. Do I have a lockpick? No.
Sir, the missus and young Sean, they aren't here.
I know, but thanks for trying.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find young Sean. I know you will.
Alright.
I shall remain here and secure the home.
Alright, you do that. Okay, hopefully Dog Meat is still around. We're gonna need his help, at least, in early game at least. I wonder if Heather is still around. Casting caravan. Oh, her radio signal is picking up. She's still here.
Body aching, sore of heart, Geiger counters off the chart. Caston Caravan's got the cure. Alternative
Best.
medicine products that will fix you up for sure.
All right, nice.
Caston Caravan.
Rude awake. The best, the absolute best. Vault 111 distress signal. There was a distress signal? Can I listen to it from here?
Attention, all Vault-Tec personnel. A reactor failure is imminent in the Vault 111 government facility. Immediate action is required. There are multiple lives at risk. This message will repeat.
Huh. That's new. Last time I was here, there was no distress signal from Vault 111. The government? Interesting. We'll have to see what that is at some point. I hope it's not who I think. I ran into him in the Mojave as well. But the faction I ran into, I think they called themselves
There must be someone who can help you in Concord.
I don't know. I ran into a lot of things in the Mojave. It could be who I think. In the Mojave, they weren't so bad, so I did join them. But there's no way they can be here. I mean, they got wiped out pretty much on the east. At least I think they did. They should have been wiped out on the west too, but they were still around. I don't know. 6 is very confused. The Great Book Hunt. Full distribution. Legendary and vendors. Legendary. Just full distribution is fine. Semi-auto full. Yeah, full distribution again. Okay. And it's gonna ask me if I want one. I'm gonna say no, of course. Wait, I'll say I will have fun, thank you. It's gonna ask me about the next one. I will, thank you. Okay, this is better than nothing. Don't know about the weapon though. Aid, mask. Miscellaneous. I'm gonna put this at 1. How do I favorite stuff again? Do I just do 1? I wonder this. Hold on. Does it think I have? Oh no, it doesn't think that. Does it think the controller is on? No, it doesn't. Okay, hold on. I will be right back. Alright, I figured out how to favorite. Oop, sorry about that. I figured out how to favorite. It's just a lot different. It may be because of this Pip-Boy mod. Do I bring... Is it Q? Wait. What? Is that VATS? Was that VATS? I thought I disabled VATS from my game. And I don't have VAFs either. I'm not too sure what Q did. Holding it seemed to do something though. I think that is VATS. I haven't used VATS in this game in so long that I don't even remember what it looks like. I never use VATS in this game. Okay, I have to remember to turn my leaning on. Alright. Ah, dog meat is still here. You wanna come with me? I'm gonna leave this place before the mole rats come. Because honestly, I'm not prepared. I'd rather deal with raiders than mole rats, to be quite honest with you. Is that all of them? Pretty sure that's all of them. Alright, we don't have much ammo to be doing stuff. Wait, what'd you find? I was planning on going inside there. Okay, he's got the same idea as me. Now this is actually me testing my list. I actually haven't ran through and tested like I usually do. So we're gonna find out if this just works together. I should be good. I followed almost the same exact structure as last time. And last time, my last Fallout 4 build was crashless. Literally, I had one crash and like 100-hour save. And that one crash was due to the Ellen mod and AFT not working together. Oh right, we leveled up. We're already pretty strong at level 2. Man, this stuff is already at 50. The stuff I put my tag skills in. And that's because, you know, we put this all at 10. I guess we'll focus on that. No need to do anything unarmed, or maybe stealth and medicine later on. But we'll focus on this. We'll do 5, 5, 5. And for the time being, we'll do 2 stealth and 2 medicine. I guess we'll do 3 stealth. And we'll choose a perk. Now, once I do this game on my own, I'm obviously gonna start from the bottom with my special skills. But 6, like I said, already an established character, so lockpicking perks. Okay, I see how this works. I'm not using Be Exceptional this time, so this is a different one. Honestly, more health, anything right now, I probably should have went with toughness. But more health is good. Oh, hold on. It didn't register what I did. 5, 5, 5. Stealth. Medicine. Learn skills. Got it. Okay, let's go. Apparently I'm tired already. I know, it's just makes no sense. I just got out, but I guess not sleeping. I was asleep for 200 years. I shouldn't be tired. Oh boy. Now this is gonna be tough. I'll probably die a lot. Just need. I'll take it. Oh, a snow globe. Oh, good springs. Hey, that's where Doc Mitchell saved us. And we found the board game. There's a bunch of collectibles in my game. So I really did make sure they have a bunch of stuff to find, because I like finding stuff. There's a bunch of magazines, including DC Comics, like actual comics, and then readable books, and then perk magazines. There's all kinds of stuff that I can find in my game. Snow globes from the Mojave and the Commonwealth. We're not really good at sneaking, but we're sneaking around anyways. trying to get the drop. I kind of want to grab Heather first. Would that be a bad idea? Oh, where exactly is Heather? Yeah, she's way over here. There's no way I'm getting to her alive. We're not playing permadeath or anything, but oh, permadeath on this game would be fun. Never tried it though. I feel like I don't know how it'd be super hard. Okay, Preston's still here. I wonder if he's still ex-Enclave. Or not ex-Enclave, but you know, undercover Enclave. Okay, danger. Where's dog meat? Concord Speaksley? Okay, what's in here? See, if I look around for ammo and stuff first, we should be alright. Or wait for Preston to do something and kill them. If I had a sniper rifle, that would be nice. And I'm upset because I can't favorite my weapon workbench. So I have to manually go into my Pip-Boy every time.
God damn it! Taking covering fire!
If I just do one shot at a time like this. See, the thing is, I'm not trying to die 100 times.
You're still alive?
Oh, dog meat went and attacked. Of course he did. Like, don't hit my dog. Alright, we're hidden. Alright, good job, Preston. I'm just gonna take Hall. Good job, Preston. Not too bad. 5.56. Oh, pipe pistol though. I wonder if the armor I picked up earlier would actually be better. Slightly better. I'm not gonna wear the Creation Club stuff that they give you. An MCW? 22. MCW sounds strong. Already? Alright. I'm not mad. Hey.
Hey, up here.
It's not my
Up
fault they
above.
did the level list at level 1.
Settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Minutemen scout outfit. Oh, this would be a lot better. Let's go ahead and wear this for now, honestly. And it fits. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. And it fits my it fits sort of the what 6 would wear. How do we look? Pretty decent armor to start the game, to be quite honest, but hey. I'm not complaining. Let's level up before we go in. Man, we're gonna be breezing through this game. Maybe I should have done Be Exceptional. Because then the 10 special stats don't help you out so much. Oh well. It is what it is. Pistol proficiency. We don't use VATS. Can I search? Vampire birds? So, but it makes sense that things would be a lot easier for 6. It's just muscle memory at this point. We're not gonna do anything with carry weight. Educated. Plus 3 skill points when leveling. I don't want that. Oh, 6 knew how to make money. He had a million cat. Hit the deck. Honestly, he could have brought his caps over from the Mojave. Hot wire. Toughness. Definitely going toughness. And we're gonna do again 5 5 5. We'll do 2 there. 3 there this time. Put this at 60. Put this at 60. Put this at 60. Yes. Alright. All muscle memory. All that muscle memory from before is coming back to him. It's been 200 years since he's been in a fight. Okay. I'm not mad I found this weapon. Surprised I found it so early. Hey, if I would have got hit by this thing, it would have been over for me too. So. Must have been lucky finding this thing.
You're dead.
Oh, that's right. I need the Pip-Boy actually being here, right? We'll have to check out the Pip-Boy light thing later. Not having a Pip-Boy light might be not so good. I think I have to have the Pip-Boy on for the Pip-Boy light. That or the new Pip-Boy mod I have completely breaks the Pip-Boy light. Another MCW.
You'll run out of bullets at some point.
Oh, another. Oh my goodness, I'm hitting the jackpot. Hey, it's not my fault they're putting these weapons here. Hey, get off my. I can take anything if it's out in the world. Although, I might remove those later in my next list.
Who's there? Oh, I saw dead.
Stay off. They don't know who they're messing with. This is the courier. I'm taking all this. Dog meat. There you go. Are they calling me to come inside? Okay, we survived. Let's loot. Let's turn back on the Pip-Boy. Okay, now we have the Pip-Boy light. Okay. We can keep the Pip-Boy on right now. There's no need for us to have it off. But it makes sense that you would have you need the Pip-Boy on for the Pip-Boy light to work. Nothing's broke. That's good to know. Alright, they let me in. Hello, Preston. Let me grab
Man,
this.
I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable.
Does that even do anything? Can I even have... Oh, you can have over 10. Good to
Preston
know.
Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Alright. So you're not some Enclave operative this time, right? If that's the case, glad to help.
Well, if that's true, we could use some more goodwill. As you can see, we're in a bit of a mess here.
Alright.
Maybe?
Go on.
Nope.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Tough break, huh?
God damn it.
You don't know the half of it. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But,
Maybe?
well, we do have one idea.
Nope.
Let's hear it.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
Okay. Same plan as last time, but it worked. I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Yep, we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC. A standardized fusion core. Your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement. Locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around.
Oh, we gained karma.
Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Careful, kid. There's something
Okay.
coming.
Unlock security gate.
It's angry.
We can't just... Oh, we can... Okay. Can I actually get through here? I should have got the mod that made it. Talk about lucky. Like, extremely lucky. Okay, we got the fusion core. Okay, now we're going up here. Wish there was a way for me to jump up here. Despite playing this game for like 1,000 hours at this point, in total, we still get lost in here, which is really sad. But you guys know me, I'm frequently getting lost. Just trying to find my way up. Okay, it's gotta be this way. There we go. Alright, gotta make this jump. Perfect. What's in here? Alright, here we go. Grab the minigun.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here. Why don't you get down here? I got places to be.
You want me to go down there? I'm not going down there. Already at level 4.
Something's out there.
Okay, you're actually pretty protected in this. It's the Death Claw that I'm worried about. Now that I've wasted I'm gonna have to go down here.
Have a visual on them.
Oh, they want me to go. This is gonna. They're gonna keep spawning if I don't go down here. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, I don't know what happened, but it saved me. Alright, reputation went up. Okay, we got... No! I would have been mad if that's how I went out the first time. Whew, that was intense. Let's loot all these guys. Bunch of 22 pistols. That one was a sin. Bunch of handmade shotguns too. I'm not gonna find any good pistols until later. Let's grab all this stuff. You know, I might as well stay in. 6 was never really the one to use power armor. We might as well stay in it for the time being. Well, that one had a scavenged carbine. see what that one's about. What does a scavenge carbine look like? Kind of like the survivalist rifle a little bit. See, like we tried to keep our weapons from keep the weapons, you know, that looked like they were from, or you know, they were from the old games, like the 22 LR, the 20, you know, the Silence 22, the M16 was of course in the OG Fallouts, and New Vegas scrap shotgun, whatever that is. I don't know, that looks like it belongs in the game. Alright, let's go. More friendly as possible. Alright, we did good.
That was a pretty amazing display.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Glad you on our side.
Alright, you gonna be okay now?
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least move some. Listen, when we first met, you said you were glad to help. Well, you did. And we owe you our lives. So here. It ain't much, but it's the best way I can say thank you.
Okay. Anytime.
Well, since you say that, maybe you'll come to Sanctuary with us. We could use your help getting settled there.
Alright, I'm in.
Oh,
Ooh, gain more karma.
wonderful. But
I feel like I'm playing old
more to
Fallout.
your destiny,
Silent protagonist,
isn't there?
karma,
I've seen it.
actual perk and trait system.
I know your
All it takes is a few
pain.
mods and you can make Fallout 4 play like old Fallout. Classic dialogue system. I'm listening.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
Oh, I'm very... Six is very well aware that his son is alive. In fact, he knows he's the father. Because first time we were here, of course, we turned the Institute into like a club. Yeah, that happened. I'm listening. I don't think any of that's gonna happen this time because I don't see that the you know Murphy and the little girl, they weren't here again. So I don't think that's gonna go the same way. That's what Six is thinking. It's gonna be a bit different. I'm listening. Keep talking.
Look, kid, I know how I sound. The sight, it's weird. And it ain't always clear. But your son's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking.
Diamond City?
Great green jewel of the Commonwealth.
Yep.
Diamond City.
Makes sense.
Biggest settlement around.
Got any more than that?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
So we're supposed to meet them there? Alright, so we can just...
Alright, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out.
Alright.
For that place, Mama.
We're gonna level up again. Persuasion. Go medicine next. Can I take toughness again? Nope, can't take it anymore. And you get fitness to 50. I can take more life giver. We'll take that next time.
What Murphy knows about Sanctuary.
Alright.
It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was...
That's gonna do it for this one.
And now you want
We
us
will,
to
of
just head
course,
out on
keep
another
going.
wild goose chase based on no
Fallout
better
4,
plan
one of
than
my
Mama
favorite
Murphy's
games,
fault?
along with Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 and
Everybody just
Skyrim.
take it easy. We're all in this together.
So,
Right? So Marcy,
like I
got a
said,
better idea
if you're
of
not
where we
happy
should be
with
next?
the RPG mechanics in Fallout 4,
Anybody?
a few mods
Well then,
can fix that.
Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
So,
Come on, June, it's time to go.
I'll see you in the next one.
Okay.